Hello and welcome everyone to another live episode of the Ordinary People Doing Extraordinary Things podcast. My name is Carrie Roberts. I'm the host of the show. And today my guest is, as he likes to say, Coach Jose Wong. Welcome, Jose. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you so much, Carrie. Hello, everybody. This is Jose. All right. So I'm very, very, very happy. It is an honor to be interviewed by you, Carrie.
Thank you. Yeah. And as you're watching and as we're talking, if you have questions or comments, you can put them in the chat below and we will bring them up into the conversation as well. So, Jose, I've known you for a little while now, but I want to go back to the beginning and I'd love to hear, how you grew up, what you were like as a kid. What was your childhood like at a young age?
Okay, I'm going to start saying that I was born in January 22nd, 69.
So specific. I love it.
Yeah, and then I was born in Peru, in El Callao. Bellavista, Callao is the district of where I born. So I have a nice childhood. Yes, so I always was, in the middle of something that all the people thinking and my thinking is because, well, my dad died when I was 6 months. So I was in his chest and I was 6 months and he died. So from that time, I didn't remember anything, right? But I thought that I remember that part, but I think because everybody talked to me about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is I lost my dad, so I still living with my mom, and then I moved with my grandma. So my grandma have like 6 more children, right? Not children, like my uncles, right? So I have 5 uncles and 1 aunt, right? And I growing up with them. So instead of have 1 dad, I have like a lot of dads. So, and then this is the principal base that I had, that's what I am, who I am, right? I take a little bit from, I don't know if I take it or they give me or they push me to the, I think that happened. Yeah, I was a headache for them.
Do you have siblings or no? It's just you?
I have like a half siblings. I don't know how to say in English.
Mm-hmm.
They're brothers and sisters, but from my mom, but with another guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
so,
I have.
What was it like for you to grow up in a household with so many people?
That was amazing. I was the king, because everybody was, when you growing up and there was a child coming to the house, all the attention is coming to me, right? And the kids, how smart are the kids when they are little ones and they know how to do things to get something. And yeah, but all my uncles and my aunt give me a great lesson of life. And I am very grateful. The first thing that I learned in this life is to be grateful. That's what I try to teach the kids that I teach. The first thing that they have to learn, that living grateful, pay off. Definitely. Yeah. Yes. So living with a lot of people in my house, it was amazing because everyone have a different history, a different life, a lot of sports, martial arts, soccer, and that's why I am who I am. Cooking.
Yeah. So you're a soccer coach now. When did you start playing soccer, and kind of what position did you play?
Oh, well, I love that question. All right. So the position that I used to play most of the time was a number 9. That's going to be central forward. All right. The guy who put the ball in the other goal and then celebrate like this. That was me.
That was right? You every time?
Yeah. I love to score. Yeah. And then when I was very, very little, so in the school, in my school we was in the classroom and the ring is singing like it, and everybody's gonna running to be out to play, but I was there before ringing. So that was me, I was just like maybe 1 minute before I opened the door and just run into the field and then start playing. yeah, that's the when I was a child in school, start playing.
I want to show you before we continue. You have David says, yes, Coach Jose. And we have some other people that are saying hello.
Oh, she's my mom. Lali
Yay!
my
We love when
mom.
mom comes on. Always
Yeah,
exciting.
she's my fan number one.
Yeah, yes, always fan number one. So we have
Yeah,
some people saying
Marixa.
hello
Hello,
here.
Cynthia. Hello, Marixa.
Yes, thank you. Good for being grateful. Some of these people, yeah, are watching in. We thank you for watching and coming on.
Robert Wong, she said, oh, how can I do to hear in Spanish? Okay, estamos hablando en español. Gracias por venir, Robert, pero tienes que hablar inglés.
So, you have been doing soccer for a while. When you were talking about before we got on this show that you are all about kind of follow your heart, let your feet take you where your heart wants to go. What made you decide that you wanted to come to the US? What was kind of the excitement and the reason for wanting to come here?
Wow, that question is gonna put me a little bit red. Well, that history was I coming because I fall in love, and then I coming here like a novel, like a love history.
Mm-hmm.
And I come in here, I fall in love. How can I explain that to not touch too much the other person? Yes, my ex-wife, yes, coming to Peru, and I met her because we was like years ago, like a boyfriend and girlfriend. And then I come in here and I get married, and yeah, that's what I come in here for that reason. I didn't think about anything else, just to come here for that.
And I think that's a lot of people's stories when they move to different countries. It's either for a different life, a better life, or it's generally a love story as well, which is so wonderful to hear. So you are a coach for soccer. You have played, you still play. How do you coach your kids? What is your style in coaching them, whether it's technique, but also mindset?
I'm gonna turn my laptop. I'm gonna do a class here.
Also, which, if you're watching this, these are all his, would you say these are all your medals in the background?
Oh, yes.
Yes. So he made sure we are showing the.
Check it out.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, this is just something that I like to put in here because I'm feeling like here is my life. Here is my world, right? And I remember each one, right? I remember the kids, the themes, the tournament that I was there. And then this is a very, very nice feeling. Yeah. Also, I have picture there that the kids write me. And this is the better reward that you can have. Sometimes you teach kids, and then one day they send you a card to say, Coach, thank you for all you believe on me. And that's what I am love soccer. Oh my God, this is like, like a beating your heart, like ta 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 ta. So that's what this is one of the things that I love this. So my style, I don't know if, every single coach that I know have different style, but we are talking about, technique, tactique, but the soccer training is about physical, technique, tactique, psychological, because it's very important, have to be together. The whole package has to be together, right? You can be a good player if you are not a good person. So
wait, say that again. Yes.
You can be a good player if you are not a good person. All right. So if you want to be success in soccer, better you're gonna start to being a good human first. So that's my style. That's my style. Sometimes, just for bring an example, all the kids 5 years old running around the whole field, dribbling the ball. All right, when I blow the whistle, you're gonna go there, dribbling the ball, find your parents, give you a hug, and tell him that you love him, and then come back fast and dribbling the ball over here. Okay, ready, go. Everybody's running, and the parents, oh, what's going on, right? And the kids coming and said, I love you, and then go back. And I told them, listen, I didn't hear. Go there and go louder. Okay, they go dribbling the ball. So they are working in exercising the body, right? They are working, dribbling the ball, and they are still learning to keep the affection with the parents, right? This is 5 years old, right? 5, 6 years old. Then when this is 7, 8, I put different stuff to be grateful, for example, right? 5 years old, like maybe a little, you can understand what does mean the whole thing of grateful, but 7 years old, 8 years old, they already know, right? Because, it's different kids, some kids, kids coming with the chingars, with the cleats, nice cleats, the better Adidas shirt, very nice, coming in the truck, just putting there, the water, everything. Another country, another reality is the kids don't have the opportunity to have that, right? I'm telling you, chingars, instead chingars, they use cardboard. So, and then keep practicing. So these kids maybe don't realize how is the big effort that the parent doing to be able to the kids practicing sports, right? I love see the parents taking care of the kids, and I know how the crazy are the parents here. Crazy, I'm saying crazy because have to leave one kid to the 4:30 to 7, and then pick it up the girl for the ballet, and then another guy for the basket, another guy for lacrosse. Oh my God, the moms are crazy in running and running and running. So the kid has to be grateful for that.
How do you teach that if the kids are not, if they're not responding, if they say, I don't want to do that, or maybe if they're a little bit older, I don't care. How do you respond if they're not having a good attitude about what you're asking?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. What you said? Like that. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
The stern side comes out.
Well, this is something that is in the life in general. Prevent before something happens. So how I prevent that, right? So for example, you do exercise, no, because yes, because you want to be in a good shape, but also you are prevent injuries, because if you are in good shape, it's difficult that you get injuries, right? So for the kids on my training, I don't allow myself to somebody be able to tell me something before somebody you have to feel boring to tell me that, right? So I am prepared for that. When I drive into the field, I have my plan here, and then I charging, okay, I believe on God. So God first, and then he put me the right, strong to be, even if this is 4 years old, 5 years old, 7, 14, 17, 23 adults, I have the same feeling. I have to be very, very energetic. All right. So the kids don't have time to think if they are boring or not boring, or they don't want it or they want it. So, and the key of this is be the training playful. Means like, this is the thing that my philosophy, play is not mine. It's have to be for all the coaches. Play to learn, and learn playing. And that's all. When the kids enjoy, right, what they are doing, so I don't think nobody's be able to tell me. I'm feeling like nobody told me, actually, I don't want to do it. No.
Because then you give them the stern look. Yeah, I agree. And we have Sonia watching. And
Sonia, hello, Sonia, Monica, hello,
what you're saying. And
hola, mi prima.
You have some friends here that are here. We love the support here as well. So you're so great. Yes, you are. Yeah, and I think everything that you're sharing, I mean, it makes sense. I think you're right. There's a lot of coaches or a lot of people within athletics, they only focus on technique and winning. But as you said, you can't be a great player, a great athlete, unless you're a good person as well. And I love that you're teaching that to young kids.
Of course, yes.
Mm-hmm. It's so important. The other thing you do among many is you also cook, which I actually didn't know you cooked until I started seeing your videos on Facebook.
Me neither.
And everybody comments on your cooking, the way that you kind of showcase what you do. Sonia and I were talking yesterday, and she said, I love how he says, you got to make sure everything's disinfected. You got to clean everything first. You kind of do this whole thing. So where did this kind of love for cooking come from? This started during the coronavirus thing, or you were always doing it?
Well, I always cook. Yes, I always cooking. But, in coronavirus made me cook every day.
Yes.
Yeah, coronavirus, if coronavirus wasn't here, probably I go Wawa, take a sandwich, or, like a wings, buffalo wings or something. Yeah, no cooking every day.
Yes.
I most of the time I am outside training with one field to another field and then dancing and then, go here, go there. But yes, I learned because how I said before, I have my uncles, all right? I'm gonna name my uncle Carlos, Choni, Nandi, Oscar, Miguel, y Graciela, right? They are my uncles. And then all of them cook, wow, very, very delicious. One day I'm gonna invite you to my Carlos. My uncle Carlos lives on Albany. So we are not too close, but it's still here, right?
Yeah.
Everybody cooking and they always watching and eating. And then that's what I am saying. I have a big family, right? My uncles get together and all my cousins coming with them. My uncle's cooking, for example, in a picnic, right? In the camping, in the beach and something, they cooking and we eat delicious. So when I say to my cousin always, we need to keep that for my sons and my children's, right? Our children's, keep that traditional stuff. Unfortunately, we're losing that because, there's a bunch of cousins is coming here and in another country, and say in Peru, but one day I'm going to come back and then le voy a jalar las orejas and everybody. I'm going to pull the air, say, okay, we have to keep that. Our children have to recognize who is the grand uncles, right? And how we used to live. So cooking, I learned from watching my grandma, Mama Chela. Yeah. She can be able to cook with, if you have a little bit of rice and one thing, another thing, she mix it and tastes very delicious. So that's what I learned to cook. Here in coronavirus, I love to do the videos. For me, videos is connection, I'm telling you, this is me, this is my life, right? This is me, and I like you, and I hope you like me, right? So this is the connection. If you are my friend, so if we are not too close friends, but we could, right? Growing up our friendship. So I love to do videos, and then I start doing my videos to cook. And then I posted, and the people start saying, "Oh, thank you for entertaining us. That was good." And I say, "Okay, I'm doing it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again." So, and then when I don't post it because I'm very busy with the classes and everything, so I received the message, "Hey, what about the cook show?" So that's what I cook, yes. And I love to eat good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's great that there's requests. And before I go to my next question, you do have just so much love coming in here as well from your cousin.
Thank you, Angelica.
Eva's here. Yes, they cook delicious. Monique is a friend of mine. Hello, Monique. Good to see you.
Hello, Monique. Claudia is my cousin.
So let me ask you, when you were younger, you said your uncles, everybody cooked, your grandmother cooked, your mother cooked. What were some of your favorite meals that they cooked that you were like, oh, I could eat that over and over again?
I can eat over and over again ceviche. All right. I can eat churrasco. Right. I can eat oyuquito. Maybe you have no idea what I'm saying.
I'm like wanting to what are those?
Yeah. I can eat lomo. You know what? Better if I mention what that I don't eat, every day. I think, look, I am like very, how can I say? I don't know if this is appropriate word to say, but maybe humble. I mean, I'm not like picky to say, no, I want to eat that. But I can eat everything every day. It's nothing special that, oh, now I have to eat a filet mignon, and tomorrow I can eat just pasta with butter. And, that's okay for me. And egg fried. That's it.
You'll eat it all. So what is, when you decide, when you're doing your cooking show, this new show that you've started, what do you decide what to cook? Do you have do you just take what's in the kitchen and make something? Do you have a recipe? What is it that you decide?
Okay, first of all I open the refrigerator and I start watching. Okay, I have meat, I have chicken. Okay, I take it out and put it on the down of the refrigerator. And then I don't like to think tomorrow I'm going to take it out, open again and say, okay, I have this. I want to eat this. Yes, I will do it. So sometimes I'm doing just because, follow the flow. And sometimes people asking me, oh, when you going to do ceviche? When you going to do lomo saltado? When you going to do this? And I start to do it. But most of the time it's because that's what I want to eat. Or sometimes my son.
That's a skill. I would love to take some cooking lessons from you. And I think not only being able to just look what's in your fridge and make something up, that's impressive enough. So I think that's really good. We have a couple other things here. Oh, this is, again, David said, Coach, one of the most passionate soccer coaches I've ever met. As a coach, I've learned a lot from him. I'm very grateful to be his friend.
Oh, thank you, David. Tú eres un gran coach too. You are good.
And we have... Do you cook? What is that? Chifa? What is chifa? I don't know what it is.
All right. Chifa is a Peruvian word, or a chifa is Chinese food. But Chinese food in Peru is Chinese mixed with Peruvian style. All right. We mix it with some different ingredients that, by the way, all the restaurants, right, to sell Chinese food, the name is Chifa. Chifa is the name. It's like a restaurant, Chifa. So you can say Chifa Kerry, Chifa Jose, Chifa Sonia, Chifa Eva, right? Mm-hmm. And Chifa is kind of food. It's a chicken fried rice, like a lo mein, like that kind of stuff. Yes, I do, Eva.
All right, Eva, he's going to be cooking us all food. I think we all need to. We'll come to your house. We'll do a lesson. We'll pay you to give us a lesson. We'll hang out. It's good. We have some other comments going on here. Again, my friend Monique, she owns a company as well. So she does a lot in the food industry. She's also a dancer too. He cooks from the heart. Yes, he does.
Can I get a second I read a comment somebody said, and I cook from my heart?
Yes.
So yes, I do. But you know that in Peru, we eat heart?
No, I did not know that.
Okay, now you know.
Okay.
I have that's what I have, a big heart, because I eat heart.
Because you eat heart. Okay. What does it taste like?
Oh my God. Tastes like a loaf. Something like that. Yeah. The name of that is anticucho. Anticucho.
What is it the heart of?
From the rest, from the por la vaca, right?
What is that?
La res.
Okay.
Oh, I am in trouble now. I knew it.
I don't know if I would eat that.
¿Quién me ayuda? A ver, ¿quién me ayuda? ¿Cómo se dice corazón de res? A ver, a mi familia, a mi prima Paola, ¿cómo se dice corazón de res en inglés? How can I say corazón de res in English? I don't know how to say that. But.
Oh, let's see if your friends can help. I don't know. So, the other, besides the cooking, how I know you is through salsa dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing. Oh, there you go. Cal.
Yes,
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Thank you, Paola.
So we know each other through Latin dancing, salsa and bachata. And we met at a social, and you had handed me this flyer, and you were like, it's Jose's party. And I was like, who is this? Like, what? I don't know this guy. I was like, okay.
I remember that.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm sweating now.
And then someone was like, oh no, Jose does these parties or whatever. And I've been to many, and I went to the first one, and you always say, which is adorable, I love it, you always say, Jose's party is your party.
Oh yeah.
And for people that don't know, this is not like a business per se. This is something like you want to do, and you do it, and you've rented places, you've done it inside, you've done it outside, you've done it at studios, you bring people, you bring food, you have a DJ, you do a raffle. I mean, you really do it up. Where did this idea start?
Okay, so this coming back to the soccer, all right, in my country, in Peru, when I was, by the way, I think I was studying in the Soccer Federation of Football. I graduated like a professional soccer training there with a license fee. By the way, every yes, contact to me. You want private lesson? No, and then I was involved with a lot of players, a lot of soccer players that love soccer. So I started doing tournaments. All right. After the tournaments, I put music. All right. And I selling like a chicken, chancho al cilindro, pollo al cilindro is in a cylinder, chicken inside, which are called in the bottom. All right. This is pollo al cilindro. And people start listening to music and start dancing, and they call their friends, the ladies coming, and they like a party. And I said, okay, so next time I'm gonna do tournament plus party after. Okay, bam, 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 bam. After that, I'm saying, listen, because I always listen, right? Doesn't look good that the lady coming very like after shower, very lady, and you guys are sure like sweating after the 5 game soccer game. It's not matching, right? It's not good. All right, let's gonna finish the tournament at, for example, at 6, and the party is gonna be at 8. And I start doing parties in my country. Same thing. Party, you pay for going, you have, but with the DJ dancing. I used to do a dance contest. I love the contest. I love how the people, but it's not professional contest. It's not, the people is not judge you the technique. All right, that your body roll, how you love to do that.
Well, you have your new move with your hips.
Oh, yeah.
That's the other one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, and then just judge whoever enjoy more. All right. If you looks like you enjoy what you're doing, how you dancing, laughing, and then enjoy it, you get a prize. After that, the party was improving, and I doing with the salsa band live, and then a lot of, believe or not, like a 600 people in every event. So that's why I'm started doing that. So when I come in here, my first party was in November 2018 with Luciano and Gillian. Class, we went to the millstone. All the people was in the floor was the soccer parents. I invited all the soccer parents that I used to coach the kids, and they come learn, and then dancing, and that was amazing. And then I met with DJ Ricky, and then I started doing the parties in 2019. I have more than 1 year doing once a month, and that was, how you said, it's not a business. Whoever do that kind of socials, you know that this is not a business. If the people have a studio and you do your social because you're students and you don't have to rent any local, so probably get some. But for me, pay the rents, it's not a business, but it's more. When I try to give you something. By the way, I saw a video that you win a raffle one day, right?
Yeah. I did win a raffle. Sonia won a couple times too. Yeah, I never win anything. I was very excited. Yes.
So, and then I want to try to give you something to you enjoy there. And the first idea was to put all the students and instructors for the different studios together. Somebody talked to me and said that is very difficult, but I keep trying. It was a success, yes, because sometimes people coming from different studios, and we dance there together and something. And also I bring teachers, right, instructor, to get a class from different, for example, for the North Jersey, like Eliani and Baudilio, or maybe Paola, or different Kevin, different teachers, and then you have different experience. And then how I said, Jose's party is your party, because It's no Jose. Oh, Jose party is amazing. The party. No, it's no. It's not Jose. It's you. If you coming with a nice attitude, if you coming to the party with that energy that you want to dance, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna meet people, you're gonna smile all the time, right? Of course, the party is gonna be amazing for you, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying, Jose's party is your party. So just keep growing up this party. You don't need to go to, well, I respect everybody, no? I respect all the cities, but you don't need to live in New Jersey and go driving like 2 hours to New York to having fun to dance salsa. So now you're gonna dance salsa close to your neighborhood.
Yeah, if any of you have been to his parties, comment in the chat because I have been multiple times. They're always great, and you've done them again, like I said, at different locations. And I think Jose, what's so extraordinary about you, which is part of what the title of this episode was, is everything you do, you lead with your heart. You lead with giving, with bringing people together. You always have a smile on your face. You're always trying to interact with everyone. And I thank you for that. And I know the people that have been to your events or work with you as a coach, thank you as well. I know you said growing up, you talked a lot about gratitude, but where do you think this idea of like just constantly giving and having a heart and bringing people together, where did that come from for you? Was that from your mom? Was that from just growing up and kind of that home of a variety of people? Where do you think that came from for you?
To bring people together or giving?
Both. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to mention, first of all, how I said my base, right?
Yeah.
I'm my grandpa and all my uncles. This is my base, all right? When I say base, is understanding what
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is my base, how I growing up. When I grew up already, so I have a very nice relationship with my mom, Lali Merino. She have a mission in this country. I mean, not in this country, I'm saying in this world, in this planet, on this life, right? She loves to help others. She lives just for that. She pray when somebody is sick. She pray when somebody needs something. She give it to she go to the poor neighborhood in Peru. Like she traveling like a lot of hours, a lot of days to give it something to the kids that don't have nothing, right? She believe on God. Well, me too, but she said that is her mission, right? The thing is that she just living to help. All right. She don't have something, she never asking, she never. So she told me that I have a gift. And I also, I believe that I have a gift, especially with the kids. All right. How I say, when I said this face, how the kids like, and the kids never feel like scared, always laughing with me. And I put my face like this, and I'm always laughing. So I have a gift. Definitely, the connection is very important. The first thing is the connection is very important, right? So I talk with my mom very frequently, and she said that I am in this world to give. And I am worried about that because, okay, give, but when you gonna give me something? No, just kidding. Yeah, but I'm not worried about that. I'm feeling like when you live in grateful and then you giving, it's not. I mean, the thing sometimes people said, okay, you giving, and one day that's gonna go back to you bigger. It's not like that. For me, it's not like that. Just when you give, you already have bigger thing because you are giving, right? If you start believe and you giving, and one day God is gonna taking care of me and He is gonna give me more. No, it's not. This is not true for me. For me, is if the moment that you give, you already have that. You already are bigger. You already receive that compensation, and you have more energy to keep doing it, to keep doing it, to keep doing it. So I'm happy how I am. I'm happy that I have energy to doing a lot of things, and this. I'm still, well, I have to say that a couple of times, in this pandemic, everybody has no anxious, but a little bit worried to say, oh, wait a minute, what happened? Is everybody oh, I have to go to the hospital to put that thing inside? Oh, no, I don't want to do that, so I stay better at home, right? With my son coming, I like disinfect him like before he come into the house, right? Yeah, but the young people think that they are strong enough, but you never know.
Well, you bring up an important point because I know I felt it and other people felt it too. If you're somebody who's a naturally giving person, you're right. You do it because you want to do it and you're very good at it. But there are some times where maybe sometimes people feel like, okay, I'm exhausted from giving all the time. Do you ever feel that way, or how do you make sure that yourself is being taken care of emotionally so you don't feel like you're giving so much? Does that make sense?
Yes. So one of my therapy is my mom. When I feeling in that crisis, what moment to say, oh, you giving, you try giving means like no something material. Sometimes that's advices or something that you do something for somebody else. So sometimes you don't feel like no, that thing, your good feeling is that you see that that was a success. You give the advice and that people going, no? But when that people didn't get it, you come back and say, oh my God, what I'm doing this? Come on, I'm wasting, you know. And then my mom, hello mom, that's happening. Okay, and she explained to me, I don't know how she do it, but she put me again, like strong enough again. And then, I keep going. Right? That's my team. But for myself, I don't want to lie. Sometimes I say, okay, but wait a minute, doing this, doing that. I have I don't know, this is a mistake or something, but I always think too much about the other person.
Yep.
For example, I want to make sure that, you are good with this interview. I want to do my best. And then, no, yeah, but I know you. So if for another example, I talk with somebody and I am worried, oh, what he's going to think or what she's going to think. Maybe it's good to do that, maybe not. So I learned that some people don't care, just doing whatever is good for you and that's it. But it's not like that. It's you have to get a balance, right? Thinking, but also thinking of you is good, right?
Yes, I agree. It's equally as good to do both 100%. And I just,
if you're gonna go down, 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 what is your energy to help others? You have
yep.
to grow and grow and grow and grow. You're gonna feel like every single step that you're doing good, you celebrate yourself and you be strong enough to keep helping, keep giving.
Yes, I agree. I just wanted to share, Luann said you do have great parties. And
Yeah.
so did Monica, and Paula saying what you just said was very true. Do you have any advice for someone that wants to follow their heart, wants to do something, but is scared or not sure if they should do it, or just any advice for, you're living, to me, from knowing you the past year, you're living such a life that you always just seem, again, nobody's 100% that way or perfect, but you generally, again, are a pretty happy person. You're a giving person. You're a kind person. And I think a lot of us strive to live at that level. That's what, again, part of what makes you so extraordinary. For people that are trying to get to that state, but are having trouble, like they want to do something, but they're scared, or they don't know how to live this kind of happy life. Do you have any advice for people like that?
Yeah. Well, you have to build your confidence first, right? Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're wasting time. You don't gonna help anybody. You have to believe in yourself. You have to be strong enough to say, oh, wait. What you said, I don't think the same thing. I think that. Why? Because this. What about this? No. Yes. No. Don't like it. Yes. Like it. Okay. I love you. Bye. So you have to be strong enough yourself first, right? To be able to drive your own life first, right? So the advice, but well, you said that this is the tattoo that I have it that said, this is a kid, is my son here, right? Represented my son. This is a field, soccer field, big soccer field. This is a train line, all right? And he is walking forward, right ahead. So means that, and here said, let your feet take where your heart want to be, right? So when my advice could be, find yourself what you want first, what you want, all right? And also don't be so radical and close. Look, we are looking for your passion. Okay, oh, I find my passion. My passion is to be a soccer trainer. Okay, this is my passion. Yes, but I have another passion too. I love dance. And I have another one. I love put people together. I love being in parties. I love learn dancing. I love singing. I don't singing, but I love listen singing. I love cooking. I love how I growing up my song. I love do different things. I love challenge. So don't think that your passion is gonna be just one. You could be, you can growing up in your different passions. So don't that and said, oh, I would love to do that, but I didn't do it. It's too late. Never is too late. No, 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 no. I'm 51, right? And I feel like it's strong enough, all right? At least couple more years. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm feeling, for example, now lately I was, pandemic, okay, Zoom, okay, course online, okay, I'm keep studying, learning. So, when I go out, I'm pretty sure I will be better than when before. So this every day is a change, a chance to be a better person. It's the same for the player. Every single training is a good chance to be a better player. So
100%. It's very true. People want to connect with you, where can
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you the last one.
if people want to connect with you, where can they do that? Is there a place they can follow you online or a website?
Yeah, my name in Facebook is Jose Carlos Wong Merino. All right, because we have in Peru, we have two names and two last names. Jose Carlos is my name. Wong Merino is my last name. In Facebook, you can find me like this. On Instagram, it's a Wong Merino, just my last name. All right.
Perfect.
And then you can find me in the social dancing in the weekends, in Margarita or First Friday of the month.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Right.
The last question I ask all of my guests, Jose, is what is one word or quote or mantra that you try to live by every single day?
Love.
What does that mean to you?
Love for me means that if you're doing with love everything, you could be 100% sure that that's gonna be good. Definitely, yes. Definitely. Everything that you're doing with love. When I said with love, I'm not saying, oh, you're like a butterfly. Oh, I love. No, love is it's a power feeling. Love is not like, like a goosey. No, love is strong feeling. Love is a big thing. How you love that, how you feeling strong, to be able to put in the empathy, right? To put in the choose of the other one and say, wait a minute, maybe he's bad. Okay, I got that. And then you go straight, keep going, even when you don't receive anything, just to go and give. So that's coming with love. That's when I train in soccer, I'm doing with love. Every time I watch that face, the little one, the 4 years old, it's like amazing. Even if this is 10 years old, 14 years old, 20. Love is the key. Doing things with love, of course, with your heart, all right? Definitely everything will be okay. So you can have I hear a lot of people say, oh, I have a bad day. So bad day is no, what day? Tuesday bad day, Wednesday bad day? No, the bad day is because you permit that that's gonna be a bad day. Because if you again, it's important you feel confident and strong enough to fight with that. I'm not saying that I don't pass it. Just sometimes says, oh my God, what a day. No. Everybody do that, but it's how you driving with the overcome that obstacles.
I'm so glad that you did this show, Jose. I think, we all, those of us that know you, see you in a positive and happy light all the time. And it's nice to also hear your perspective and your story and why you do what you do. And again, I congratulate you on all the hard work you put into what you do. And thank you for your kindness, your generosity, and for the way that you're, teaching and raising young kids within your soccer program. So thank you so much for being here, Jose.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you for having me. That was a pleasure. Remember, I was a little bit like worried about, oh, what she's going to ask me now. When you told me we are just talking about what you have inside, how was your life, that was made me feel like more comfortable. And then very happy to share with all of you who are in through the screen. So this is something that we are doing every day. Yeah, we are communication through the screen. So please, keep the distance free because the situation, but don't lose the connection. All right. We can connection by screen. You can connection with your family. Now the smartphones is very amazing. You can see it. You can talk. Of course, you can use you can touch it. You can smell, but I can see in your smile that you are happy to watch me. Right. So
It's, I get such a high off of these conversations because I think, when we watch the news and we see things and we think there's so much hate and there's bad people in this world, there's also a lot of good. And just because people aren't famous or hit a certain quote unquote success rate, it doesn't mean that there aren't extraordinary people around us every day. And you are one of many. And I love that. I love being able to give people an opportunity to share their voice, to learn, to educate one another. And it's a really good feeling to be able to do that.
Thank you. So, well, I want to tell you something. So it's a good feeling for you that people stay here telling what extraordinary things they are trying to do, and probably good people, amazing people. But you have to. I'm gonna let you know if maybe you hear before, but I'm gonna let you know now. If you told us that we are extraordinary people, doing extraordinary people. So imagine you that you put us here, you recognize the people, you said, okay, this guy, this woman is a good thing, it's a positive way, and you share with all the people, whoever want to listen, whoever want to watch, you are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Can't say that I love you. Yes.
Thank you. Well, and just to finish up, we have a few here as well. Sonia says, we love
Thank you.
and inspiration, and Luann saying a great interview as
Thank you,
well. So,
thank you,
thank
Monica.
you so much, Jose, and we will, I'm sure, chat with you again soon.
Yes, and don't forget, smile, give me a smile, keep positive, wash your hands, and clean the surfaces.